yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
We forsook the fountains, the living waters. Repel what the book taught us. We on our way to hell, shaking our tail with strange daughters. Breaking Sabbaths for habit, sexing like rabbits. Perhaps it's wicked the traps as the chosen got this world spinning crooked on axis. But it's our portion to speak to the masses and tell them they've been taught backwards through Christian methods of practice. Reverence and pastors, mascarons and political tactics. But Jacob's back to set the record straight so slackness don't perpetuate and escalate at a rate that'll knock y'all fate. Y'all know the seas, we've been shipped across seas on punishment decrees. Same prophecies in Deuteronomy. But not take your base of pause, wholly determined. Do rag under my turban, case on under the seat, swerving. It's not a game, that's why we gotta keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. This is our insurance of life. Feel me?
This life ain't no game. I'm gonna do what's right in the eyes of the Most High. Cause when you stray away, things don't turn out right. You're playing with your life.
I lift my eyes to the hills, from it cometh my help, the curses is felt. From wicked deeds dealt and blood that was spelt. It's time to make changes. Salvation's been in Bible pages for ages. We in a captivity of golden cages, blinded by aspirations of being rich and famous. Get your mind right. Don't let the limelight define right, cause chroma beamers can't lead us to freedom or teach us the reasons that's behind life. My blood type Israelite. I thug like left-handed Benjamites to smite on sight those who try to hinder the plight. Tour we lit is trying to make the remnants, so I think I beg for forgiveness, cause I'm dwelling in the realm of sinners. We've been chastised by being westernized, peep the signs of the times. Objectified could never be wise. Taking his stride, face the cold with patience like Job. Anxiously wait for the day when the creator's truth will unfold. Comforts my soul, yo. Comforts my soul, yo. Comforts my soul, yo. Yeah. Fear God, keep his commandments, for that is the whole duty of man. You already know. SOG.
This life ain't no game. I'm gonna do what's right in the eyes of the Most High. Cause when you stray away, things don't turn out right. You're playing with your life. He's my God and my King, and I'm gonna listen when he tells how he speaks through the scriptures.
All right. All right. I'm back. My name is Yamsuf Arif, and this is the Real Talk for Real People study program. A program designed to study the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaqub, and certainly get some perspectives on the people of the Most High, his chosen people. And certainly keep an eye on the enemies of the Most High, because for all intents and purposes, they are the enemies of the Most High chosen people also. Not only I, but Nathanya, a daughter of Zion, my Isha, simply in Hebrew, my wife, is the administrator of this show, who keeps us in formation and alignment to administer this show. Along with that, as a daughter of Zion, as all daughters of Zion should be doing, to some extent, some shape, form, or fashion, not necessarily on a study program such as this, but in your homes, in your communities, and so on and so forth. You catch my drift. The Sonya does that by way of lending her voice into the ethos, by way of her comments and her commentaries. Brother Cottrell and I, we're the student teachers. And what I mean by that, our studies are ongoing. We have no graduation date. So if you attend these studies, you must understand the dynamics. If you're looking for a graduation certificate, we're not issuing you one. Meaning that your study should be ongoing, whether it's with us or someone else. Continue your studies. But before I introduce Nasanya and Brother Cottrell, who is Nasanya and I, personal friend and brother, your brother and fellow elder, before I introduce them, I've been compelled to say something in regards to this universal captivity. I just sit down and meditate on our people. I see in this Western Hemisphere that this universal captivity has had a devastating effect upon our people in every aspect of our life: law, labor, politics, sex, family, children, housing, food shortage, you name it, I'll call it. It has affected us in a negative effect. We don't know how to, unfortunately, not those that are linked into the Most High, don't know how to love the Most High with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength. And we certainly don't know how to love each other as we love ourselves, because the evidence speaks for itself in that regard. We don't love ourselves, so thus we don't love each other. It's hard to love someone when you don't love yourself. When you think of yourself as niggers, and so on and so forth, it's hard to love a nigger. I've never met a nigger, but some of us are inclined to call us that ugly word, a nigger. But my thing is this. Let me put it to you this way. If I was working among people not of our nation and they were trying to be funny, I wouldn't give them the satisfaction. As long as they don't put their hand on me, they can say whatever they want to say, because I don't respond to that. Let me give you an idea and an example. Say, for instance, me and my lovely Nasanya were out shopping, and people of a different nation start calling us the N-word. In this, in that, in end may come to them if they put their hand on my lovely Esau and me. End may very well come to them. But far as words, I'm only what I am, not what you call me. So they could be singing a song with it. In, and another in with it. And they can run up to you, hey, sir, did you hear me calling you and your lovely wife an in? Well, I was inquisitive myself. I've never had the satisfaction of meeting an in. So I was looking for the in myself. So, case in point, don't let words that your enemy give you define you, because they're only made up words. Learn to know who you are, and what you should be doing. Case in point, I made the statement that this captivity has a negative effect upon us in every aspect of our life, as far as relationships are concerned. We don't know how to have constructive and positive relationship with one another. I don't care if it's husband, wives, children, parents, friends, at your jobs, and so on and so forth. Because we don't know what we're required by protocol and procedure and format, the statutes and commandments and protocols of the Most High. So we have been so dumbed down that we just do what we want to do, how we want to do it, and we want to do it. And the evidence speaks for itself in that regard. Look at our community. Look at our young brothers. Look at our young sisters. Young brothers are shaking the guns and losing their minds. The young sisters are shaking their behinds and losing their minds also. Because why? They've cast the Most High word behind them. They're seeking other gods. How is that working out for you? The evidence speaks for itself. It's not. Thus, it's imperative that we study the Most High word, put aside our idolatry, and turn back to the Most High. Once we got that right, Why are we doing that? Cry out to the Most High. Stop crying out to these governmental organizations for your food stamp, your welfare, your social security. They don't give a damn about you. You need to start learning to love yourself and one another and gather yourself together. That's what you need to do. Zephaniah 2, verse 1. Whole nation undesired. There again, therein lies why these studies are imperative and they are essential. As I mentioned, Brother Carter and I, we are student teachers, meaning that our studies are ongoing, as your studies should be ongoing, and you should investigate matters and stop going along with what somebody said, making statements such as this. Well, if it's good enough for my grandmama, it's good enough for me. Good enough for my great-great-granddaddy, it's good enough for me. They drove in horses and buggies. Try to put one on the highway now and see what happened to you. Stop being silly. Learn to be serious about serious things instead of silly about serious things. Praise the Most High. And tonight is family night. And because tonight is family night, I won't bore you with that JC thing. We'll pick up on it Monday, okay? I won't bore you with it. Family night, we ought to be exuberant. But I would like to offer a blessing to the nation and to the students. Then I will introduce my lovely Isha Nasanya and Brother Katya, my dear friend. Praise Yah. Lord of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov, all praise and blessed be unto your name and your name alone. Yah, give these students and the nation the needed light, wisdom, and understanding. And most importantly, Yah, give them humility. And the greatest importance, Yah, is teach them to love you with all their heart, mind, soul, and strength. And as they're part of the nation, their brothers and sisters as themselves. Meaning, Yah, teach them to love themselves. Praise and bless your holy name, Yah. Hallelujah. Nasanya, my lovely Isha, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you so much, Yamsu. Shalom, shalom, family. All praises to the Holy One of Israel. Man, I'm happy to be back. Glad to be back. Blessed to be back. Man, I'm extremely blessed. And I just want to keep it short. I'm extremely blessed on this family night. And I just pray for us all. I pray for our whole nation. All praises.
Thank you, Nasanya. We're extremely blessed, Brother Katria and I, to have you a balance for Brother Katria and I. It's a great balance. Thank you, Nasanya.
Yeah, I thank you. I thank you a lot. I'm learning a lot. Thank you. I said I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot.
We're learning a lot too, Nasanya. We're learning a lot, Brother Katria and I, and the students. You hear the voice of our sister, the balance of our sister, the balance of our nation. Thank you, Nasanya.
Thank you, Yams.
Brother Katria, dear friend, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you, Brother Yamsuf Ari. May the Most High bless you and my sister Nasanya and the whole nation of Israel. Bless Yah, O my soul, and all that's within me. Bless his holy name. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Holy One of Israel, the Elohim of our fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Israel. And being that this is family night, tonight we give praise, honor, and glory to our Creator. Thank Yah for creation of the heavens and the earth. Thank Yah for the vows that he made to our nation and to our ancient fathers. I thank Yah for the covenants, all the covenants that he made with the nation of Israel. Thank you for the declarations that he made in behalf of the nation of Israel and what he intends for his creation. I thank Yah for the promises that he made our nation. Thank Yah for his wonderful works towards the children of men. Thank Yah for his loving kindness and his tender mercies towards our nation. I thank Yah for choosing our nation. Most of all, I thank Yah for food, family, shelter, and clothing. Thank Yah for his providence over us as a nation, sending forth his guardian angels to protect us against the people that hate us with a passion. And I thank Yah for causing me to learn how to love him. Praise Yah. And bless his holy name.
Praise Yah, Brother Cartier, and bless his holy name. Praise Yah, and bless his holy name. Praise Yah, fellow students, and bless his holy name. Fellow students, here's how the study's about to proceed tonight. Lasagna, you ready to proceed?
Yamsu.
Yes, ma'am.
I apologize for interrupting you. I don't know if it's just my laptop or if it's just me, but you're kind of low. I don't hear you as loud as you usually are.
Let me see. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on, Lasagna. Is it any better?
Maybe it's my.
Well, because by the apparatus, I don't see nothing off the mark. But thank you for informing me, Lasagna. Brother Cottrell,
Maybe it's me.
what about from your perspective? How's your sound?
Our sound is okay.
Thank you, Brother Cottrell.
Brother Cottrell is louder. I don't know. I'm a.
Maybe your computer, because you know these one we got, they've been giving us a little bit of problem. We may have to end up getting some new ones sometime soon. Thank you for informing me, Sonia.
Thank you.
Thank you. Fellow students, the studies, if Nasonia is ready to proceed, Nasonia, you ready to proceed?
Cain.
Thank you, Nasonia. Brother Cartier, are you ready to proceed?
Okay.
Thank you, Brother Cartier. I will begin the studies in the book of Tehillim. Now, you might be unfamiliar with this book. It's the actual name for this book that you're familiar with using the Greco-Roman names, Psalms. Tehillim Lamid, the 12th letter of the Hebrew alphabet, which means to learn or teach. Lamid. Brother Cottrell, Lamed. Thank you, Brother Cottrell. Lamed. Brother Cottrell, we end the studies tonight in the book of Davarim. And you might be unfamiliar with this Hebrew name, but it's the actual name for this book, the words of Mosaic. But you might be more familiar with the Greco-Roman name, Deuteronomy, chapter 7, which says a chosen people. We didn't choose ourselves. We chose by Yah, whether you like it or not. Blessing, there are protocols and procedures for the blessing of obedience. We need to learn that. Remember, Yah, your element, not no new thing, not something brought to you by reference of the Greco-Romans, Peter, Paul, James, and whatnot. And that's about concludes the studies tonight. So let us begin.
Yeah, so
the book of yes, sir.
I'm in chapter 6.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Let me apologize, students. I do apologize, Lasagna. I do apologize, Brother Cartier. I do apologize. Stand corrected, fellow student. Lasagna and Brother Cartier are correct. We're in chapter 6, the greatest commandment.
Wait. Yes, you are.
Yes. Caution against disobedience. All right. So students, turn to Tehillim 119. As beginning at stanza 80, 89. Listen to me, students. Listen to what the writer is projecting to you. He's not just talking for the sake of talking. What he's saying is infused with wisdom and understanding. The key word, nothing new, forever, O Yah, suggesting and inferring and implying that Yah is forever. Your word is settled in heaven. The very heavens that we're not invited to. I don't care what they tell you about the new thing. Stanza 90. Your faithfulness, Yah's faithfulness, endures to all generations. Meaning Yah don't change. If Yah said it, it's going to happen. Yah's not fickle-minded. Yah's not a human being. Yah is the creator. Yah is the Almighty. He don't change up. You may change up, but Yah doesn't change up. I don't care what the Greco-Romans told
More up.
you. You
I'm
establish
sorry.
the earth. Yah established the earth, and it abides. We found that in the beginning of our studies. Yah established the earth. He created the earth. He set it in place. He set the formation and foundation, protocol, and procedure that it follows. Stanza 91. What Yah has set in place, this universe, they continue this day according to your ordinance, your procedure, your protocol, your procedure. Had nothing changed as far as the universe is concerned. Why is that? Even inanimate objects follow the Most High ordinance. Just like birds and bees, flowers and trees, they follow the Most High ordinances. Why are we so difficult as human beings to not follow the ordinances of the Most High? Pride. For all are your servants. This universe that we're privy to, this earth that we're privy to, the water that we drink, we're privy to, the trees that shelter us, that make oxygen, we're privy to. They were made for all humankind. Stanza 92. Unless your law had been your delight, what the writer is saying. Yeah, if I didn't rely on you, depend on you, trust in you, meditate on you, study in you, I really wouldn't have no delight, so to speak. I would then have perished, the writer says, in my affliction as a human being. We're drawn to affliction as humans. But if it wasn't for you, Yah, I would have perished in my affliction, being a human being, here today, gone tomorrow. I can't have it in reliance on that. That's why the writer says, I will never forget your precept, because that's what I delight in. Although I'm a human being, I have a short lifespan. I have elements during the course of that lifespan. I have to work. I have to give birth to children. From a human perspective, a humanistic perspective, it seems to be redundant, the writer says. But as a result of that, that's why I rely on you. I will never forget your precepts, Yah. Because why? My soul is restored for your name's sake, and the prospect of having my human body restored for your name's sake, because man was not designed to die. But by virtue of Mother Eve and Father Adam, that's what happened. You can't blame that on Yah. For by them, your word, your ordinances, your constructs, your formation, your commandments, by them, you have given me life. You have given me hope, Yah. And he said, as a result of that, Yah, stanza 94, I'm yours. You're what I depend on. Save me. I'm not trusting in humankind. I don't trust in humans. So I'm not begging them for no food stamps and welfare and whatnot. So when I need something, Yah, I'm crying out to you. You're my source of relief. Because I trust in you, Yah, I'm yours. Save me. Give me the help I need to have my soul restored and to have my human body restored for your name's sake. Save me. Why? Because he says to Yah, I have sought your precepts. Are you seeking Yah's precepts? You seeking Yah's commandments, Yah's ordinances, Yah's protocol, Yah's procedures, Yah's word? Are you seeking that? You should be. Stanza 95. Now, just because you seeking Yah, don't think the wicked ain't seeking you. That's what they do. That's their modus operandi. If you're seeking Yah, they're seeking to get at you. Because this writer is seeking Yah, just like some of you are, I suspect a lot of wicked folks are after Yah too. The wicked wait for me to destroy me. Just because you're seeking Yah, don't think for one iota, one moment, that the wicked ain't waiting to destroy you because of you seeking Yah. That's what they do. But he says, nevertheless, but I will consider your testimony. I will meditate on your testimonies, Yah. And why is the writer meditating on Yah's testimonies? Because I've seen the consummation of all perfection. I've seen the finalization of all perfection. I've seen you, Yah. I know you, Yah. I know what you said, Yah. It's come to fruition, Yah. I've seen mankind because of the lack of knowing you, Yah, and turning their back to you, Yah, and casting their word to Yah, and seeking idols, Yah. I've seen the finalization of it. And how has the writer seen and projecting this? Because he studied the Most High, or she studies the Most High. I've seen the consummation of all perfection by virtue of the Most High study. But nevertheless, he says, but your commandment is exceedingly broad, is wide. The pathway is wide to your protocol, your procedures, your constructs. It's exceedingly broad. It's open to everybody. Wisdom even said, she said, I cry out to you. She said, I cry out to the simple-minded. It's not just for Yom Sufari. It's just not for Catriel. It's just not for Nasanya. It's just not for the nation. Yah's way is exceedingly broad. Protocol, procedures, construction, format. And it's open for everybody. Although the fact you are a chosen people, that does not negate the fact that Yahweh is open to everyone. Be the chosen people. And let the Most High commandments be open and wide for everyone. It's just that simple. Praise Yah. Thank you, writer. And thank you, fellow students. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you, beloved. Any comments on the commentaries?
No, I don't, Yamsu. It really resonated me, this limit here. But I don't have any comments. No, I don't. Thank you.
Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Catriel, dear friend, any comments on the commentary?
He might still be muted.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, Catriel may be muted.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go. No problem, brother.
All praise to the Holy One of Israel for the writer of this Tehillim. So many things went through my mind while you were reading this. In particular, the fact that it says, forever, O Yah, thy word is settled in heaven. And remember how Yah created the heavens and the earth?
Yes, sir.
How?
He spoke them.
There you go, with words. He didn't use his
Spoke
hand.
into creation with words.
He spoke it into existence. It manifested his plan, right?
Yes, sir.
And he's faithful to all generations. That's including this one too, right?
Yes, sir.
So we got to give thanks to Yah for his faithfulness, because we're still here. And the promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that their seed will be blessed, Yah keeps that in effect.
Yes, sir.
What caught me was verse 91, though. It says, all generation, you have established the earth, and it abideth. There goes the Big Bang Theory. The theory of evolution.
Right out of the park.
Right?
Right out of the park, Brother Catriel.
And these are the same people that bring you Jesus. Big Bang and Jesus at the same time.
Right out of the park, Brother Cottrell. Right
Does
out
it
of the
make
park.
sense? Does it make sense?
It doesn't.
Okay, how you gonna have Big Bang and Jesus?
It's just too much.
It doesn't stand to reason.
It
They always
doesn't.
introduce something new.
So out of all creation on planet Earth, do mankind take longer to mature than animals?
Oh,
It
yes.
appears to be that way, Brother Cottrell.
Yes, most definitely.
Mentally, spiritually, and physically. Which is why Yah has to teach mankind his precepts. The animals already know.
Mhm. Oh, come on.
We must learn Yah's precept because we are slow learners. Not only we have to learn Yah's precept, but we have the most responsibility on earth because Yah gave us dominion over the earth. So there's more that we have to learn than the animals have to learn, right?
Exactly.
It says the wicked have waited for me to destroy me. Are we afraid of that?
I'm not.
Can't be. Because we consider Yah's testimony. When you consider Yah's testimony, like King David said, yea, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil. Why? Because Yah's with me. When you know Yah's testimonies, you know that Yah's with you, as long as you're doing the right thing, right?
Yes, sir.
He said, I've seen the end of all perfection. How did he see that? He saw it by studying Yah's word. You can only see all perfection by studying Yah's word. Because Yah tells us what he's going to do in the end. He tells us he's going to bring the judgment and he's going to clean up the earth and he's going to destroy the wicked. He tells us what the perfection is. He says that he's going to turn nations' swords into plowshares and his swords into pruning hooks. Nations shall learn war no more. That's the vision that we don't have. Because he said, I have seen. Have we seen? And then to all perfection? No, because we worried about the day to day. And we can't see how Yah sees it. But your commandment is exceeding broad. And that struck me because Yah commanded all creation, which is why his command is exceeding broad. It's only mankind that doesn't listen to Yah's command. The sun has no problem obeying Yah's command. The moon has no problem obeying Yah's command. The angels have no problem obeying Yah's command. And everything he created in the earth except man obeys his command. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir. Definitely right.
We need, as his chosen people, to be in line with the words of Yah because it brings creation and it brings our future. Praise Yah and bless his holy name.
Praise y'all, Brother Cottrell, Lasagna, and fellow students, and bless his holy name. In his holy name alone. Fellow students, as Brother Cottrell was speaking, I was thinking a time ago, during the Greco-Roman time, human beings were quite illiterate. And now, in these contemporary times, people are not so illiterate. They're literate by choice, meaning that they don't investigate things, search out matters. Let's take things by word only. That's why y'all said trust no man. That's why you ought to do your due diligence in your studies to investigate your studies. You can see the fallacies of these so-called new things, the JC things, and the so-called apostles and whatnot, all this fantasy and Greek and Roman mythology brought to fruition. And here's by design. They put fear in your mind with religion. With religion, they told you, if you're against JC, you're anti-Christ. And what I told you about Christ, the Messiah, means anointed. So I'm not anti-anointed. I'm anti-anointed when the proper procedure is not called for and the proper people are not anointed. And as far as putting fear in people's mind and telling people, Yamsu, you're anti-JC. No,
And you're going to
Yamsu is
hell.
anti a lie. Okay?
And you're
I'm
going to hell.
anti a fabrication. So that's what I'm anti. If it's a lie, if it's a fabrication, I'm anti of lies. And it's just that simple. So religion don't cause me any concern because I'm not religious. I'm not a derivative of the Roman Catholic Church. I'm part of the chosen people. I'm under the testimonies and ordinance of the Most High. The testimonies and ordinance of the Most High alone. And I fear no man. Matter of fact, I trust no man. I do just what Yah has indicated for me to do. I trust only in the Most High Yah. And praise and bless his holy name. Brother Cartier, you were speaking?
No, yeah. So I was just adding, they tell you Antichrist and you're going to hell.
I'm scared, Cartier.
Yeah, they are. They ain't too scared though.
But we know who's going to
Going on.
Sheol. Those who worship idols, those who don't know Yah's precept, those who walk contrary to Yah. Those are the ones who are going to Sheol for sure.
Exactly.
Praise
I'm
Yah.
not scared of I'm not scared of no fabrication of the Greco-Romans about some hell and so on and so forth, the nonsense of it all. Cause me no anguish whatsoever, and I sleep like a baby at night. What I'm fearful of, or what we all should be fearful of, is the Almighty Creator Yah. That's the only thing that cause me anxiety. It should cause you anxiety, not no made-up Greco-Roman uh, mythology brought to you by the Greco-Romans and European culture. That's when you don't know who you are, and what you should be doing because you don't study it. And if you don't study it, you don't understand it, and you're in this religious state of fearfulness over a whole bunch of nonsense, a whole bunch of fabrication, where under universal white race supremacy, they hold the keys to the kingdom. All this is brought to you, this JC, and these apostles were brought to you by way of universal white race supremacy, Greco-Romans. They brought enough to us already. Why don't we go out and study the Most High and stop taking that garbage, that hand-me-downs, and start being the people that we were meant to be, people that love the Most High with all our heart, mind, souls, and strength, and our brothers and sisters and ourselves, and heed the Most High ordinance and testimonies instead of this Greco-Roman fabrication.
We get it,
It
Yamsu. We
puts
get
us in a
it.
state of mind of fearfulness. Oh, I'm an antichrist. I'm going to hell. And I'm going to heaven. Y'all ain't never
Yamsu, we
invited
get it.
nobody to heavens.
Yamsu, we get it.
Okay. They need to get it, Brother Cargill. Thank you, Brother Cargill. Fellow students, as promised, Brother Cargill conclude the studies tonight in the book of Devarim, chapter 6, the greatest commandment, caution against disobedience. Brother Cargill, may the Most High continue to give you and Nasanya and fellow students wisdom and understanding, the light, and certainly humility. Praise Yah. Brother Cartier, you have the mic.
Thank you, Brother Yamsu Fari. And may the Most High heed your words and bless us all. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah, Brother Cartier.
In the book of Devarim, written by the great prophet Moshe, chapter 6, he continues to instruct the next generation that's about to go into the land where their fathers went because they were fearful. These young generation right here, they're not fearful. And they're listening to what the prophet Moshe has to say. And he goes on to say, now these are the commandments which he just spoke about. We should know every commandment that Yah has spoken, the statutes and the judgments which Yah your Elohim commanded to teach you. You have to be taught. And if you refuse to learn, that's on you. That you may do them in the land, whether you go to possess it, that you might fear Yah your Elohim, as just my brother Yam Sufadi spoke about. We should fear Yah and nothing else. To keep all his statutes and all his commandments, not some of them, got to know all of them, which I command you today, you and your son and your son's son, all the days of your life. So that means if you're teaching your sons, Yah's word got to be in your mouth. And if you're teaching your son's son, it doesn't stop. Like Yamsu said, to the casket drop. And that thy days may be prolonged, because that's what we're looking for, a long life. Hear therefore, O Israel, and observe to do it. Like Nike says, just do it, that it may be well with you, and that you may increase mightily. Why haven't we increased? And why haven't we increased mightily? Oh, that's right. We didn't even know Yah's commandments or his precepts. So it's not going well with us. And therefore we have not increased mightily. We've increased, but not mightily. As Yah, the Elohim of your fathers, has promised you, another promise that Yah has made, in the land that flows with milk and honey, the land they're still fighting for today, tooth and nail. Hear, O Israel, Yah your Elohim is one, not three, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Yah is one. There's only one Yah, nothing like him in all creation. He's unique. You got somebody on planet Earth that look like you. I got somebody on planet Earth that look like me. We not unique. Yah is unique. You can't see Yah. Yah is everlasting, from everlasting to everlasting. He is the creator. He says, you shall love Yah, your Elohim, with all your heart. That should be very easy, because we're all blessed just to be in Yah's creation. And with all your soul, there you go. Your soul should be happy that you made the cut, that you're allowed to see, even breathe Yah's creation. Because everything you like in this creation, Yah created it. Everything you love in this creation, guess what? Yah created it. And with all your might, with all your being. And these words, because words are very important, especially coming from Yah, when he commands us in that day, shall be in your heart. So he's saying, keep my words in your heart. That's a deep place to keep somebody's word, in your heart. And you shall teach them diligently unto your children. So you have to be a teacher too, because you got to teach your children, your offsprings, what? The word of Yah that's in your heart. And shall talk of them when you sit in your house, at the dinner table, while you folding clothes, while you cleaning up, especially while your children are there. They got to hear you talking about Yah. And when you walk by the way, even when you take them outside, and when you lie down, as soon as you come in, you got to say that prayer. You're able to lie down. And when you rise up, give thanks that you were able to rise up. Because to be able to lie down and rise up, go check the hospital and see how many people are rising up or lying down on their own. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they should be as frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them, so much so, not just study them. We should be writing Yah's commands and posting them on your house. Not just for your house. You got to write another set for your gates. That's twice. You're writing Yah's words. You're not just studying them, understanding them. You're writing them twice. Are we disciplined enough to do that? And it shall be when Yah your Elohim shall have brought you into the land of Israel, the promised land, which he promised, he swore unto your fathers, to Abraham, to Yitzchak, and to Yaakov, to give you great and goodly cities, which you didn't build, and houses full of good things, which you filled not. You didn't fill those houses. And wells digged, which you didn't dig, vineyards and olive trees, which you didn't plant. When you shall have eaten and be full, beware lest you forget Yah, which brought you forth out of the land of Mizraim from the house of bondage, that you shall fear Yah your Elohim and serve him, and shall swear by his name. You shall not go after other gods, the gods of the people, which are round about you. Don't do what they do. They're about to do Thanksgiving and Christmas. They're already singing the songs and commercials is out, and you getting wrapped up right along with them. You want to jump in on the bargains and the sale of Black Friday. They got you going. I said, don't do it. For Yah, your Elohim is a jealous Elohim. Yah's watching among you. Where's he at? He's watching you. He's with us. He sees what you're doing. Got that little Christmas tree in your house. Okay. Elohim be kindled against you and destroy you from the face of the earth. Because ain't no other place we could go. We ain't going to Mars. We ain't going to Jupiter. We ain't going to Venus. No. Yah will blow you off the earth. You shall not tempt Yah your Elohim as you tempted him in Massah. You shall diligently keep the commandments of Yah your Elohim. Do you know them? Are you aware of them? Have you studied them? And his testimonies, his commandments and his testimonies, not just the testimonies, the statutes, which he hath commanded you. That's a lot of studying. The commandments, testimonies, the statutes. We should know them. What did he say? We should know them by heart. And now you shall do that which is right and good in the sight of Yah. Right and good. Are you doing what's right and good? Not in the sight of man, because man, what's good in the sight of man ain't necessarily good in the sight of Yah. Are you doing what's good and right in the sight of Yah? We know Joseph did. Potiphar's wife trying to come on to him. Yo, ain't nobody watching us. I want you, young man. He's like, nah, mama, you married. And Yah, I ain't gonna violate him. I'm not gonna sin against Yah. He didn't even mention her husband because he knew Yah was watching him. That it may be well with you. It ain't going too well with us because we don't know Yah's word. We don't know his testimonies. We don't know his commandments. We don't know his statutes, which means we definitely ain't doing them. He says, and you may go in and possess the good land which Yah swore unto your fathers. Again, he's reminded us he made a vow to our fathers that he's going to give us this land to cast out all your enemies from before you, as Yah has spoken. When Yah speaks, it's going to happen. And when your son asks you in time to come, saying, what mean the testimonies? Because you're talking to him about Yah's testimony. What do you mean by these testimonies, Pop? You talk about these testimonies and these statutes. Talk to him about the statutes and the judgments, which Yah our Elohim hath commanded you. Why is he asking you about them? Because you're talking to him about them. You ain't sending him to public school where they learn about George Washington and Christopher Columbus and Magellan and King Henry. Then you shall say unto your son, what are we supposed to say to our son? We were Pharaoh's slaves in Mizraim. We're supposed to remind them that we were Pharaoh's bombing in Mizraim, right?
Exactly.
And they're supposed to know where Mizraim is, right?
Exactly.
They're supposed to know who Mizraim is, right?
Exactly.
And Yah brought us out of Mizraim, son of Ham, with a mighty hand. Because Mizraim, the son of Ham, was pretty strong, wasn't he?
Exactly.
And Yah showed signs and wonders, great and sore, upon Mizraim, because they were strong. And it took Yah to break their arm upon Paro and upon all his household before your eyes. Yah did it. Nobody else. And he showed them. They was watching, had a front row seat. And he brought us out from hence, that he might bring us in to give us the land which he swore to our fathers. That's about the third or fourth time that he mentions that Yah swore this land to our fathers. So we got to remind Yah, he swore he's going to give that land to our fathers. We ain't as good as our fathers, but you swore that you would give us that land. And we hope and pray that we measure up to our fathers to even deserve the land. And Yah commanded us to do all these statutes. How many of them?
Oh,
All of them. To fear Yah our Elohim. Fear who?
fear Yah.
For our good always. Sometimes, or most of the time, or always. That he might preserve us alive as it is this day. Has Yah preserved us alive as it is this day?
No, sir.
Yes, he has. You crazy? We talking to each other. What are you talking about, bro?
Oh, yeah. Well, I was thinking in a spiritual sense.
Oh, spiritually, mentally, physically, we here. We like baby children. Y'all gonna save us in spite of ourselves. You know that, right?
Yes,
He saved us in spite of ourselves when we came out of Mizraim, didn't he?
exactly.
Because they was clinging to them idols when they came out. They sure was.
We still are.
Like now. That's why y'all wants us to change before he brings us out again. Put the idols away before I kill y'all. And it shall be our righteousness if we do what? Observe to do all these commandments before Yah, our Elohim, as he has commanded us. It's a simple formula. First, we have to find out what Yah has commanded us to do. And then, just like Nike says, just do it. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. To be redundant in what Brother Cartier shared, studies are essential. They're imperative, but not any studies. The right studies in reference to the Most High, not the watered down version brought to you by the Greco-Romans through the Roman Catholic Church and its derivative churches. Not that study that they tell you don't study it. We got something new. That's where they want you, because they don't want you to know who you are, and what you should be doing. And the evidence speaks for itself in that regard. That's why we're so inclined to come on to the block and ask each other, what's happening? What's going on? What time is it? Because we don't know. And why do we not know? Because we refuse to study the Most High. And if you refuse to study the Most High and hold His ordinance, testimony, and statutes close to you, they'll take it right from you. They'll give you something brand spanking new. The evidence speaks for itself. Praise Yah. Lasagna, any comments on the commentary?
No, not at all.
Thank you, Lasagna. Brother Cartier, any additional comments on the commentary?
No, sir.
Thank you, Brother Cartier. If I may speak for Lasagna, Brother Cartier, and I, we're humbly honored to bring to you Yah statutes, commandments, and testimonies by way of His word. Lasagna, as a daughter of Zion, had done her due diligence and moral obligation as such, by virtue of being the administrator of these studies and lending her voice into the ethos, as all daughters of Zion should be doing, in some shape, form, and fashion. As Brother Cartier succinctly mentioned, at your dinner tables, when you're up washing your clothes, when you're up doing the dishes, just mention you. When you're just going out, you're laying down, you're getting up in the morning, you're making praise to y'all, let it be known. So your children can ask you, hey, Mom, why you ain't praising the JC thing? Because I ain't with the JC thing. I'm with the true thing. The everlasting true thing. That's why I'm doing it. Why you don't do, Mom, what everybody else doing? Because I'm not going to do what everybody else doing. I'm going to do what Yah tells me to do, how He tells me to do it, and when He tells me to do it. It's just that simple. As all daughters of Zion should be doing. Thank you, Nasai. Brother Cartier and I, on the other hand, as elders, as all elders should be doing, to some extent, shape, form, and effect, as I just mentioned, your homes, your dinner tables, at the barbershop, on the street corners, Well, you're too old to be on the street corners. You ought to have your butt at home somewhere. But wherever you at, and someone said, well, Young Sue, why you don't do that? I said, because y'all don't tell me to do it like that. I don't do that. I do what y'all tells me to do. What you talking about that old stuff? I don't know what you talking about, some old stuff, because they told you it's old. Y'all ain't never old. That's the lie they told you, okay? Something like that. I can't tell you how to say it. But you ought to show praises to the Most High by virtue of sharing his studies. Matter of fact, as Brother Carter and I, you should continue in your studies. That's why I mentioned the fact that Brother Carter and I are student teachers, meaning that we'll never graduate from this class. It won't stop for Brother Carter and I and other elders till our caskets drop, and it should be. We've done our due diligence, moral obligation as elders of the nation by instructing the nation. Now, as far as Nasanya, Brother Carter and I are concerned, in this regard, we can do no more. You have to do it for yourselves. You have to study the Most High Word. You have to meditate on the Most High Word. You have to meditate on the Most High statutes, His testimonies, and so on and so forth. Not only that, you have to trust in it. You have to rely on it. You have to depend upon it. You have to cling to it. You have to allow it to be your footsteps and pathways. In the Most High Word, and the Most High Word alone. So you can live long and well. Perhaps have your soul restored for the Most High name's sake, and your human bodies restored for the Most High name's sake. No, you're not invited to heaven, okay? Simply said, fellow students, while we delight in the Most High Word, the Son, your brother Carter and I, because it's true, and it can be true for you, you can find delight in it. No matter what you think, no matter what the Roman Catholics told you, by way of their derivative churches. The Most High Word works, it will work, it's always worked. This universe is orchestrated by it. These animals are orchestrated by it. These trees are orchestrated by it. The clouds are orchestrated by it. The moon is orchestrated by it. The sun is orchestrated by it. And Yah alone. It speaks volumes. The Most High Word works for you individually. If you utilize it, you activate it. For you individually, it works if you work it. Study it first, investigate it first, and then apply it. Praise Yah, His awesome, magnificent, and holy name. The only Creator, the only Almighty, Yah. Praise Yah. Hallelujah. So without further ado, I will ask my lovely Isha, Nasanya, to make her closing remarks and comments. Then I'll ask my dear friend, Nasanya, dear friend, Brother Carter, to make his closing remarks and comments, and I will close us out for the night. Praise Yah. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you so much, Yamsa. Shalom and good night, family. Everybody have a safe weekend.
Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Carter, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
All praise to the Holy One of Israel. We thank Yah for this program to allow us to explore his commands, his statutes, his promises, his statutes, and all of that. And you reminded me when I was raising my children that I was always speaking about the Most High to them, and they must have thought I was crazy. But I was doing what my mom and pops did. Like, why you always talking about that stuff? But it stays with you. And when you study, it goes into your heart. So studying over and over and over, we're writing it into our hearts. You can't study it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. No, it has to be a lifelong thing. Matter of fact, y'all told us to write it on our doorposts, on our gate. There's a lot of work. He said, talk of it when you lie down, when you rise up, when you go in, when you come out. That's constant. And it reminded me that I was constant with my children, trying to teach them this way. And I guess they got tired of me, like I got tired of my mom's talking about it all the time, but it rubs off. And I'm 69 going on 70. I never thought I would make it past 30. So long life, prolonged days is true, because the streets are dangerous, and I was able to navigate through the streets based on Yah's guidance, Yah's providence, and I'm so thankful that I'm still in that way. Hallelujah. We love you,
Thank
Israel,
you, Brother Cartier.
and Most High continue to bless us. Have a safe weekend, and we'll be back Monday. Praise Yah.
Thank you, Brother Cartier. Thank you, Nasanya. Thank you, fellow students. As Brother Cartier mentioned, we're both 69. Brother Cartier got me about a month and a half or 2 months. But we've been there. We've done that. We've seen all we need to see. And we know it ain't all that it is. We've seen the people on the JC ride. We've seen people on the Islamic ride, just riding around in a circle and ain't going nowhere. We like to see much more people on the ride to the Most High. But the only way you can start to get on a fear Yah, it's the beginning of wisdom. Love Yah, the Almighty, the Creator. Love yourselves. Love each other. There's nothing wrong with that. But the system have taught you to hate Yah, hate yourselves, and hate anything that remotely looks like you. And treat each other any kind of messy or tacky way, where you mistreat, abuse, and dominate, and sometimes kill and write rap songs about it. That is not our way. That is their way. The only way you can get to our way is follow the Most High way, by way of His word. I pray that the Most High continue to bless you students with the light, wisdom, and understanding by way of His word. And most importantly, in order to accept this, become an innate nature, part of your nature, your heart, you must apply it, study and apply. I pray that the Most High give you the humility needed to do so. Praise Yah. Bless His holy name. And may He continue to bless you students. Hallelujah. Shalom. And good night.
Somebody calling my name. I went down to see. Heard at least one voice calling down at me.
not wisdom call, and understanding put forth her voice. In the top of high places by the way, where the paths met, she stands. Beside the gates at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors, she cries aloud, unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. O ye thoughtless, understand prudence, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. What could I do? Wisdom calling me over here, over there. Seems like everywhere. In the heart, in the night, in your heart, ooh yeah, in the night, I just can't do without it. Of old, I was set up from everlasting from the beginning, or ever the earth was. The fear of Yah is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the All-Holy is understanding. But by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. That's all, that's all, that's all. Therefore, ye children, hearken unto me. For happy are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise and refuse it not. Happy is the man that hearkeneth to me. Watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life and obtaineth favor of Yah. But he that misseth me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. Love death. Love death.